The TUBA1A gene forms a protein called tubulin that is a fundamental protein that is used in the body to form and organize the microtubules in the cells. Microtubules are used to support the cell and act like a cytoskeleton. However, the process of making the actual tubulin protein as well as its function are very complicated. It all starts in the DNA. The TUBA1A gene is located in chromosome 12. Transcription is the first step that happens in the nucleus, where the DNA is used as a template to form a matching mRNA strand. Next, this mRNA strand goes through the nuclear envelope and bonds with the ribosome located on the rough ER. Here, the mRNA works to produce both a signal sequence and a pre-pro hormone. The pre-pro hormone moves through the endoplasmic reticulum and gets folded into its proper shape along the way. In the case of the tubulin protein, it folds into a shape with 1 alpha helix and 5 beta sheets. This is the alpha helix in the tubulin protein. This is the first beta sheet. This is the second beta sheet. Next is the third beta sheet, followed by the fourth beta sheet, and finally the fifth and last beta sheet. Finally, the completely formed tubulin protein goes into a transport vesicle, which will transport it to its final destination. There, it will help the microtubule support the whole structure of the cell. It will also help the cell maintain its structure when it is stretching and dividing into two different cells during cell division. However, when there is a mutation in the TUBA1A gene, it can cause some devastating effects. For example, there is a mutation in the TUBA1A gene, shown here, that can lead to a disease called isolated lissencephaly sequence. This occurs when there is a missense mutation. This means that one of the bases in the DNA sequence switches to a different base, causing a different amino acid to form, and changing the whole functionality of the protein. This specific mutation results in a smoother brain, or in less severe cases, much simpler grooves and folds than a normal brain. This mutation can also lead to a case where the cerebellum is a smaller size than a normal cerebellum, which severely limits the knowledge processing capability of that person, as well as frequent seizures, also called epilepsy, could occur. This second symptom also occurs in another mutation that is called lissencephaly with cerebral hypoplasia. This is caused when the impaired microtubule function prevents the normal migration of neurons. As a result of this, the normal folds and grooves of the brain do not form, and the cerebellum is also reduced in size. All of the parts of the brain are shown here. This is why the TUBA1A gene is such an important gene. It produces the tubulin protein that is produced in the brain and is also most active in the brain, especially in the neurons. As we know, the brain is one of the most important parts of the human body.